1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Yeah, obvious. Somehow it was set to the system default, but OBS decided that system default is something different than I use it. Sorry about that. Yeah. So today, basically what I was saying, so that's how application starts to look like. Onboarding flow is kinda half done, I would say. Good morning, Pavel. Yeah. So it's almost working. Trends, we don't have nothing to show here. Screen is kind of settings also kind of meh, but yeah, generally it more or less kind of works and looks okay-ish, yeah. And then we can basically add manually here, okay, let's say GitHub Copilot. Let's type it. GitHub, I think it was $10, I don't remember. I think I canceled subscription, but when I paid it was something like $10, probably. So we can switch work versus personal categories, add. And now we have $10 months in work. One renewal in 7 days. That's not correct, but okay. And the trick now is to fix all the issues for the user interface. Oh, it shows tomorrow. Interesting why. When I added, what was default date? It shows default days tomorrow. Actually, by default, we should set the renewal 1 month from today, that's kind of assumption that basically you are setting paying subscription, you adding this, that, and basically, yeah, that should be 1 month by default. Actually, let's change it now. No, not yet. So one thing that I wanted to try is this kind of kickstart. That's program app made by Paul Hudson, and I have no idea how it works. Like start from scratch with new project. Okay. Project name is how did I name my application? Subtracker. Yeah, exactly. Subtracker, tagline. Good question. But I had discussion about tagline and everything. Do we have something like tagline, subtitle, no backlinks, no, track bills? Yeah, tracks as bills from receipts. Yeah, just like something like that. I don't know if SaaS subscription. Track subscription bills from. Okay. Description. Do we have description? Description. No. The application helps to track subscription invoices to do not forget cancel that you are not using anymore and see how much you're paying per month and per year for subscription services. That's the description. Okay, what's that? 31 days to go. What? I'm kind of curious what this application helping you to do. Create project repository. That is done actually already. Should I check out some to-dos? That is done. Write a build in public post. I kinda did videos already about that. One sentence value proposition. I just did that. Compare competitor pricing. That is done. Wait a minute, what's those? Okay, that's not interesting. App Store. Optimization. What can we do here? No uplinked. Yes, it is not. Okay, you will see reviews here. What else? Not competitors, marketing, analytics. Build. Release checklist. Design placeholder icon. Oh, Jesus, please don't. Star, why? Do you think Astro's analytics is still reliable in 2026? To be honest, I have to say that I didn't compare those with others, you know. So I can't objectively say are they good or bad because I don't have any validation points, right? They seems working, but Pavel said that he saw kind of that the results are not so great. And I don't know if that's Astro specifically is bad or that other application is not correct that Pavel used to compare. I don't think they are kind of whatever, some bullshit data, you know. I don't think you just should ignore them and go blind, you know, without any App Store research. Definitely no. Are they 100% correct? Also, I don't know. Okay, to be honest, I'm kind of looking, I do not see big help to me. Okay, this checklist actually is good for someone who is basically starting from scratch and don't know what to do. Install competitor apps to test them. Yeah, of course. Capture competitor metadata. Yes, sure. Oh, hello, Foxbit. Hello, hello. 2 streams in a row. Exactly, yes, exactly. Did you see my video streak? So I did 5 YouTube videos this week and this is second stream already. So every day there is a piece of me shitposting content on the internet. Yeah. There is something flaky about Astro data. Yeah. I don't know, yeah. Yeah, there are other applications like I used it before how it was. Forgot. Ariel was from that company. Forgot. But that was basically 10 times more expensive than Astro. And the results were basically about the same. Yeah, folks, that's basically happens when you have no job to show up. Yeah, you can basically shitpost content on the internet. Okay, let's kill the simulators. Okay, I was kind of expecting that I will see kind of... Where did you go? Okay, I was kind of expecting that this will kind of help me to create icons, what else not, and do App Store optimization. No app linked. Okay, we need to create app probably. Can we just upload it from Xcode actually to the App Store to create the app record? Probably we can. Okay, product archive. So it's not ready even for test flight, but anyways, we can upload it to create App Store record and get up link and everything, you know. As otherwise we should go other way around. Oh, we don't have app icon. Apple will be not happy about that. Probably we can ask ChatGPT to generate app icon for us nowadays. Can we? I think so. Oh, actually, let's try. Can I just ask Codex? Because it's ChatGPT. Can you generate app icon? Currently, to be honest, I do not care because we need just placeholder for test flight, and I even don't have idea what I want to see in that app icon. Someone still using yeah, you will be surprised at Foxbit how many. But currently we are in Codex, and Codex is using ChatGPT 5.5. Basically, that's kind of their oldest and latest and greatest kind of model. So, yes. I think that maybe Gemini or ChatGPT. So Gemini is built in Android, many of them. So I think Gemini maybe is the biggest most used AI model. Also, that's built in Google Search. So I think Gemini could be biggest AI model that is used. But most likely after that is ChatGPT. I don't think any other fancy like Cloud what else not are even close to that. Oh, that's horrible app icon. Thank you. It's really bad. That's really bad app icon. But what the hell is that? What the hell is this? It's bad. Sure, I didn't give you any directions, but... Oh, hello. Good evening, good morning for US probably, early morning. What the hell is that? Try again. Yeah, that's horrible app icon. Yeah, Gemini improved heavily in writing code. Yeah, that's possible. So I'm paying already for cloud, and I'm paying already for ChatGPT. Most likely I will drop that $100 cloud subscription because I don't know, So yesterday I started with Codex. We got some kind of okayish looking, but generally okayish looking idea, but broken implementation with kind of compressed screens, what else not. And I kind of asked Cloud Code to fix that user interface, and I don't know, actually didn't manage. And then I basically just gave task to Codex and went out came back and found basically halfway working application, but with fixed user interface problems. So user interface is already, where is my simulator? User interface already looks kind of acceptable, I will say. Okay-ish. But it was broken yesterday. So currently it's already kind of looks, it looks okay. It's not great, but kind of close to usable application. I'm kind of not sure anymore about this kind of black and white, black and yellow kind of theme, but I don't know. Cloud not worth it if you compare the delivery to those API. Yes, it's kind of, I don't know. You can use anti-gravity for free. You just need Google account to log in. Anti-gravity, you say? I have it installed, never set up. Okay, I have some text document here. Let's close that. What should we do? Open folder. Releases, docs, developer, subtracker, open. Yes, trust the authors. Okay. I'm in. What next? User adjustable. Oh, yeah, some kind of mine color. Extensions. What's that? Why do you want me to have all those Java extensions? Oh. My dog will come to remind that it is about time to have a to have a dinner. I'm pretending that I do not understand. Okay, run and debug. We are in the project. Okay. Red Hat improve its extension. Red Hat? I don't know what you want here. Update now. Okay, I'm getting update. Seems that I'm getting update. Explore the new anti-gravity. Okay. Continue with Google. Okay, let's choose that account. I'm out at okay. System, of course. Plugins, Bulldus Goggle. None of them. Okay. Now. Again, restart update one more time. It's kind of boring. Okay, it's, I don't know if that's what we should do here on the stream, but yeah, it takes a lot in. I liked your YouTube video. It was nice seeing no nonsense video. Okay, thank you. I updated the anti-gravity and now it don't let me edit any code. Just UI for wife coding, okay. How's your life going? Oh yeah, my life is going great. Not bad, not bad. You can check my almost daily vlogs. I'm kind of creating a project now. How can I open my project? Oh, here it is. Select project, new project, add folder, subtracker, open. Okay, create project. Okay. Start first. Okay. Ask anything. Okay. Okay, we can try. Okay, this app icon is good. Better, I will say. We are preparing project for first submission for Apple to test it in test flight, and I need app icon for it. Please take a look on project to understand what is purpose of it and create app icon. Also suggest app name and subtitle which could work good for App Store search optimization. Ask questions if it's not clear what exactly it's app doing. We'll see how they will deal with that. Okay, hey. No one coaches Coda nowadays. Yeah, probably. Okay, this is better than nothing. Please add that to the project as app icon. Anti-gravity is just agent nowadays, which is good because I don't need VS Code fork. Yeah, I don't know. My use case, basically, I'm working like I have Xcode opened for previews. Basically, I can see previews, then I can change, edit whatever I need to change and edit. And for in AI tool for me is just AI tool. So if anti-gravity is AI tool, then I do not care about code editing in it, you know. So if that's ID, then if that's ID, then yeah, sure, I would like to have code editor, but that's question what it is. To be honest, when I was kind of using Cursor, that was for a while ago, when I was using Cursor, I was using it also in kind of that way. It was mostly for kind of AI, and I had Xcode opened for anything manual. Are you guys okay? Are you not fighting on the project? Codex and anti-gravity. As it is in place. Okay. That's ugly, but okay, anyways, while you are having fun, I will archive and upload the project to the App Store Connect. Okay, here we go. This one trash, that was without icon. This one should be with icon. Store connect. Oh, that's the new icon from the what anti-gravity created. Okay, okay. Actually, it looks better. Yeah. Two developers fighting each other, exactly. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Anti-gravity actually inserted that new icon as well, without asking me to do, but it's fine. I think it looks better, at least as a placeholder. Name, subtracker, yes, yes. Record creation filed. App name you entered is already being used. Okay, okay. So subtracker is already in use, which is more or less expected. Notification preferences. Okay. A detailed report. App name, subtitle recommendations. Oh, okay. Interesting. So what do we get here? We got icon, which is, I will say it looks nicer and better than ChatGPT created. This versus that. I'm not saying any of them are great, but I'm just saying that this one I like better. App Store optimization strategy. Okay, okay. Sub tracker, sub and bill tracker. Manage and track subscriptions. Okay, it's not great. It's not great, but it's usable. You need something to submit application, to upload application actually. We can change it later, that's all right. Sub and build tracker, sub tracker. App name is too long, really? Sub and build tracker, sub tracker. How is too long? 29 characters, sub tracker. Ah, okay, I see. One space too many, so probably we need to just remove that. Sub and build tracker, sub tracker. Inside anti-gravity, you also can switch models to Cloud Opus and Cloud Sonnet for free. Huh. Interesting. What's their business model then? Kind of getting all the competitors died? Interesting. Do you ever think selling apps from your portfolio? I think you can consider selling one or two. Some cash could help you these days. Oh, yeah, you know, but that's like, you know, if you have chicken, you can get eggs or you can sell chicken. So I'm okay to be on egg diet for a while, you know. because that's not the duck with golden eggs yet, or chicken with golden eggs, but those subs are making money. And if I will sell them, that revenue stream will go to the zero immediately, and then I just have basically some runaway, you know, with that money. Sure, I can, but I prefer to basically have the chicken and hope that those eggs will become golden. Vibe coding and watching your work is when I helps me to focus. Nice. Yeah, thank you. We'll see. Maybe we can do those streams more often. Currently, my goal is to do at least 2 in a week. We'll see. But yeah, when you're doing programming, like also vibe coding stuff like that, streams, then yeah, you can do that. But when I do marketing, that's kind of tricky, you know. Because then I need to create content, move around, and so on. Actually, I like this better. But we just uploaded applications that's basically created app record in the App Store. So let's go. App Store Connect. Sheesh. Okay, logging in. Cash in, buy an Iceland, live happily. Yes. Just buy an island. Exactly. Subtracker. Recurring bill subtracker. Oh, Jesus, not like that. A recurring bill. I know. That will be recurring bill subtracker. Like that. Yeah, I like that better. A recurring bill subtracker, and then that subtitle will be never pay for unused subscriptions if we can fit. Never pay for unused subscription. Short. Don't pay? Don't pay. Not pay. Not pay. Okay. No. Let's go. That never pay for unused subscriptions. That will be good catchphrase, but drop. Yeah, never pay will not fit. Never, just never pay. Yeah. Drop. Something like. What was else from words? What do we want to? What else keywords we wanted to track? Let's see. Never have unused subscription. Too long. We have 30 character limit. Spot unused subscriptions. Expenses, recurring payments, reminders. Because if you have never have, oh, it actually fits exactly. never have unused subscriptions. But unused subscription is good word here. So recurring bill and user subscriptions, those are good words here, but that's something like, you know, the problem is that we need to use kind of good keywords that users could use for kind of searching, and unlikely they will have never pay unused subscriptions. Pay maybe is better, yes. I think we can start with that and then kind of think how to fine-tune that. Because pay, payment, and so on, those words kind of could help. Payment. We'll go with that for now. And now we need to create in-app purchase. Let's go. Type. Non-consumable, reference name. Subtrack. Product ID. Product ID was just whatever. After for reporting, yeah, subtract. Subtract one time. And for ref project ID, it will not. Will it work? No. Yeah, sure. We need to kind of use like that. Availability everywhere. Price. United States will be fine. $9.99. Because why not? Because that's nice number. How much that will be in Latvia? I don't like how they currency conversion. Lithuania, Lebanon, Latvia. Still 19.99 euros. Okay, it's fine. Not fine, but okay. I just didn't want to see some random number like, I don't know, 12.99, what else not sometimes. Offer code, subtract localization, so we will need to do this one. Subtract one time. Subtract premium. That will be. Subtract pro, subtract whatever. Okay, and we will need paywall screenshot. Actually, we have paywall screenshot already, don't we? Oh, of course, link doesn't work. That was only in onboarding. Sheesh. Can I just do some YOLO prompt for Gemini? Oh, Jordan, hello. Hey. Hammond loaded new vlog format as the market for developers is different. Keep building it. Greetings for Prague. Oh, nice. Nice city. Have never been there, but I would like to be there. Prague is one of my kind of destination targets to be there, yeah. Oh, meanwhile, guys, I just basically posted a story on Instagram. This one. And I will record the next Q&A video. If you want to get your question answered on the video, sure, I'm trying to answer as many as possible in chat as well, but generally, if you want something deeper and so on answered on video, please go to my Instagram and drop that question in that Instagram kind of question card. Why I remembered that? I don't know. But yeah, basically, I'm planning to do Q&A video next week, and basically I'm using those questions from Instagram. And just in case, guys, you are only following me on YouTube, maybe you didn't see that story, that's one thing. Another thing, quite often you just do not open Instagram in the day, and then do you not see that story, and then I'm going to ask it, where I can submit those questions to Q&A videos. Okay. So let's do a beer when you visit Prague. Yes, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. We kind of traveled, we kind of planned the trip to Prague multiple times, but it's kind of strange mid-sized kind of trip from Riga. It's kind of not far, and you kind of thinking, okay, we can just go on some holiday, some longer, 3-4 days off, and then we can go, because that's not like far away, and not like, let's plan trip to Sicily or Thailand or what else. Not, it's kind of, that's definitely a nice city. We have to go one day, and that one day never comes. And now we moved away from Europe and never visited it. So yeah, it's a shame, but definitely, yeah, we'll go, yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking about kind of giving a little bit YOLO kind of task to prompt to anti-gravity, just to basically give it a try, because I'm kind of impressed about what we got from just reviewing the project. It's not bad, actually. I like icon. Those app name and subtitle suggestions also are kind of decent. And I believe, yeah, the Gemini is not kind of bad model. I just never tried it. So why not today, right? After reviewing the app code, what is your statement on the app current state? Can you tell me how far are we from release? What should we fix? What should we improve? I don't know. It's kind of really kind of broad question. I know a few things that should be fixed, but let's see what you will get from Gemini. For example, in-app purchase is not kind of linked at all. Also, most of the buttons in the settings are not working yet. User interface is a little bit broken in few places. Hey, Balinci. I just fixed it, actually, before this stream, I just fixed audio in the game. Believe or not, but IP6 disabling was it. I know, it's crazy, but that's important. Microphone in the game is important, so I fixed that. Una, var iedot sunim ēst? Ej, Lukas, ar Unu tev iedos. How does it feel to switch from policeman to app developer? Dude, I have been... policeman is not my kind of first career, and I didn't jump to the app development directly. So first I was carpenter, then I was in army, then I was in police, then I was bartender, then I was technical field engineer, then I was project manager, then I was product manager, then I was head of product, then I become freelance iOS developer, then I become content creator, and currently I'm doing this, I don't know what is that, app developer, content creator. So how it feels to switch from one career to another? I don't know, just normal. I'm just kind of doing that every kind of few years. My kind of big switches are after every 10 years, I would say. Because my 20s was in army and police, that bartender that was a little bit in the middle, and then kind of product management that was another 10 years, and then was mostly freelance and iOS developer, another 10 years, and now I just basically lost my last iOS freelance contract, and I'm not looking for another to do this thing. I don't know, just fine. It's fine for me. I don't know if that's okay and fine for everyone, but for me it's just like that. Feeling like got scarred, we got shoot without saying we are friendly. Yes. But your audio was working, right? So you could be negotiator and I could be just kind of, not talking, suspicious guy with gun. Basically classic bad cop, good cop, I'm really curious what will be result of the prompt. Yeah, let's take a look. What are we getting here? Okay, let me move this away a little bit. I need to fix the chat a little bit. Okay, give me a second. The chat is kind of hard to read, right? Or it's fine. I don't know. Let's see. Can I make it a little bit better? Oh yeah, we have Pro chat back. Nice. It's a little bit better because we have some kind of background here. Nice. I'll say perfect. I will say perfect. Yeah, this will be a bit better. Okay, results of the prompt. Yeah, I'm curious as well. It's really YOLO prompt, but okay. What are the findings? Critical fixes and so on. Executive summary. Code architecture and architecture. Excellent. The code base is highly modernized, utilizing Swift UI. Design polish. Visual implementation is stunning. So much compliment. Thank you. Unit tests. All tests pass successfully. Nice. However, app is in preview, blah, blah, blah. Critical usability gaps. Yeah, exactly. I know that there are. The issue while subscriptions are exposed. Okay. The fix, yeah. Confirm in a purchase configuration. Okay, let's feed. Yeah, I like it, keep going. Save. So, missing metadata, that's fine. We will have missing metadata because we need to add screenshot. Can I add any random screenshot here just to get it? Okay, get it away. Let me see my placeholder paywall. Snap a screenshot just to get it ready. Jesus, of course I told you delete it. Of course, that was me who told to do that. Okay, we need to relaunch it probably. Okay, here we are. Onboarding, little bit broken. Enable alerts, low. Oh, wait a minute, where was paywall? I don't have paywall in onboarding as well. Okay. I don't want to put any random screenshot here just because there is a chance that I will forgot about it and will submit for review it like that. Okay. Product ID, okay. Here we have subscription, not subscription, one-time purchase product information. Okay, what else? Okay. Set up live legal URLs. Okay. Oh, sheesh, Christmas. Amazing. For legal links, you can take a look into the, for example, freediving application or rider log application paywalls in the same folder to see links that we are using there. Okay. I will say that user interface looks quite similar to the codex, which is fine. Legal links, okay. Code improvement, stage depth. Yes. Yeah, that's good, good. Yes, please fix also activity kit, implement pro feature gates. Launch proximity, 2 to 3 days of work. Not for you, robot. There are 24 hours in the day. I will say the result of this prompt is not bad. I know that basically that highlighted the problems that I know. It didn't highlight few problems. For example, user interface here it's kind of broken. I agree with tech depth points and code improvements that you mentioned. Let's fix that. But also we have user interface problems in this screen. Please check screenshot. And also, this is not clickable, right? Basically that is like preferences in settings, but you can't change anything here. Restore purchases, CSV export, okay, that works. Also, most of the settings screen is placeholder and there is no way to change general currency, for example. The thing is the Apple should, App should support the general currency and we should be able to switch in between different ones. By default, we should choose the device configuration. For example, my device region is Latvia, so that's euro. If region is US, that's dollars. And basically base currency is whatever is default device currency. But user should be able to switch it. And invoices may be in different currencies. Part of them may be in euros, part of them in dollars, part of them in Thai bahts. We should basically work with all of them, but general numbers should be shown in whatever currency is chosen. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I like discussion so far. Let's take a look on the result of the changes, you know. Hi, Dima. Hello. Enjoy your eyes videos. Thank you for inspiring content. Videos motivate to keep learning. Yeah, that's good. learning new things is always good, and I'm happy to hear that there are still students who are learning programming, because I believe that it is important to know what you are doing. Even I'm kind of, especially on live streams, I'm kind of chilling out and doing whatever vibe coding thing, because it works well for live stream content, because you can write prompt, then you can take a look on chat, then you can do something else in parallel. If you're just kind of writing code programming, then that's relatively boring. But I still write code sometimes, and I still review codes that AI is writing and adjust it and fix it and so on. But yeah. We are now in the phase where AI usually sucks. Discussion about code is great. Code doesn't work in the end. Yes. It's getting better every time, I see that. So if you understand what you want to build from product perspective, if you know direction which you will go with code, I think that you can basically prompt that AI to the direction you want to get and get there eventually. But without understanding what you are kind of doing, I think that's way much harder. Will that change in 2, 3, 5 years? I don't know, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. For multi-currency system, okay. Live activities, yes, please. Implementation plan. Okay, let's take a look. Sure, why not? One line vibe coding is BS if you are fine-tune your skills and agents. You mean one prompt vibe coding? Yeah, probably. I kind of agree with that hoping that you will get something from one prompt, yeah, it's absolutely kind of. And yeah, AI is like junior dev, and usually that kind of works. If you're starting from scratch like this project, for example, it's kind of relatively easy. But I was working on quite a big project as well on my last kind of full-time consulting job. And then AI basically just, it's like elephant in the store, basically trying to fix one thing and breaking 3 others. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, local currency identifier, nice. That's exactly what we asked. And you have to know what you can do, right? So you have to, for example, say that, okay, you look for local currency and so on. Eventually, AI probably will be good enough to basically pick all of that, and sometimes it do, but sometimes that's just kind of doing some nonsense. Offline exchange rates. Mm-hmm. I think in this case that those exchange rates are not too important. We just need to see some kind of general direction, trends, and so on. But anyways. Base currency conversion logic. Okay. User interface. Activity, live activity, narration. Oh, we have proceed button. Nice. Yes, go ahead. I usually create something like a job description markdown file where I describe everything what I want in subtasks, one line prompt like. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Create the next Facebook. Yeah. I'm doing like planning as well. I just basically, even the kind of very start of the project was, I can type when you're watching my fingers, guys. Okay, let me see all the secret documents. Where it was. Design mockups, onboarding. Oh, here it is, yeah. So basically, that's the initial kind of document that I had for the subscription tracker, even before we basically started to do basically any prompts, anything, you know. I started with this kind of description, and then I asked Obsidian Codex to read documentation and so on, and then I basically kind of started to work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I never used Gemini for the programming. I was using that Gemini Nano Banana for kind of generating something, some images and so on. Oh, interesting. Local Gemini model to make suggestions and look over those models that are doing the work. That's smart. And sounds kind of, yeah, good, yeah. It's getting dark here. Let me remove ND filter. Okay, better. Oh, model quota reached. Oh, that was it? Sheesh. What did you tell about the free use? Upgrade to USD. No. I already paying $100 for cloud. Okay, I'm kind of dropping that. I'm paying $100 for Codex. I'm not paying another 100 for Gemini. I don't know, dude. We just started and we are already out of the quota. You could switch the model. Yeah, to potato model. And I don't want potato model to work on my project. Okay, I switch it to the high. Continue. No, model quota reached. That's basically general Gemini Pro. And then, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's kinda. Hey, Warner. Hello. What are our options? Google AI Pro, $10 in a month. Go entry rate limits, entry rate limits. What that means? Entry rate limits. I don't understand. How much that is in whatever? Horsepowers. It's not very good description. What I am getting for that? Get high access to AI filmmaking, Google search, Gemini Gmail, Notebook LM, Google Developer Premium. Okay, it's not that kind of expensive, but I don't know. Do you use Cursor? No. Recently I have started using the Cursor and I have noticed that Composer 2.5 is good and they provide very generous tokens with $20 plans. I heard good things about Composer model, but no, I'm not using it. You get 5 terabytes of storage. Where I get 5 terabytes of storage? Here? Okay, yeah, that's true. But I'm already kind of planning. I'm already using the. I'm paying for Google storage something already to have my 2 terabytes. So if I cancel that. I have Google Drive subscription probably. If I will cancel that and will get this one, then I will have 5 terabytes. Maybe that makes sense to do. Should I? I don't know. I have Gemini Pro for other stuff, so that's far worse than $20. Okay. Agree. Let me hide the screen. Maybe I need to confirm some payment date or something. Google AI Pro. Okay, starting today. $10.99. Card number. Yes. Okay. I will take the smallest package just to finish this test, just for you guys. Morgan Frenan asking, he's writing question in Russian, but I will answer that in English for everyone. He's asking, which language do I use for thinking? So I'm fluent in 3 languages: English, broken Russian, and my native Latvian. So if I'm kind of thinking something about work and so on, I'm writing all my notes in English, and I think that probably I'm thinking in English. I don't know. I do not translate in my head anything from Russian, Latvian, or English. I think that means that is the meaning of being fluent when you do not translate. But thinking, I think you kind of think more in objects and kind of like images and so on. I'm not sure if you're kind of thinking in words, but basically, yeah. Question: if that's something about work, programming, and so on, that's basically English. Business, app business related, and so on. That's. Oh, your transaction was declined because your card could not be verified. Why? Just use 3D whatever authorization, and that will work. Implement purchases correctly. Or maybe card. Or maybe that card is expired. I don't know. Oh, okay, let's use this card. Subscribe. Now we will get 3D authentication. Where fits you? Okay. I will. Jeez. Okay, now we got bank. Ask for confirmation. the streaming thing becomes expensive for me, so $10.99 gone just for you guys. Still processing. Okay, it still shows the same thing. And it's frozen. Okay. Hello. Hello. Are we good? What happened? I just did the payment. Let's see. Okay, I think back to the medium. Hello. Dude, I upgraded. I just upgraded. I just did the payment. Let me check transactions. If anti-gravity works for you, you should cancel another sub. Even payment page doesn't work for me, as you may see. Let me see. This transaction went through. I don't see it actually in transactions, but I just approved 3D authorization. Really? What's up? Okay, no, it shows upgrade, so that means that we are upgraded. Current plan, Google AI Pro, 5 terabytes. So I am on the plan, anti-gravity. I command you, work. Okay. Yes, and always hello, running Xcode Gen. Let's go. We are back. We are so back. Are we back? Model quarter reached again. I think. Oh. Yeah, I think we are back. Yeah. It started to move. Okay, I missed something in chat, right? Did I miss something in chat? Yeah, a few things. Yeah, do everything that community likes. Okay, folks, but there are limits, but testing anti-gravity is fine. Rich people always lament if to have to pay for something. Can't tell. I don't have rich people and friends. I'm not rich people. Didn't kind of spend time with them yet. Setting Hermes agent to my Steam Deck, giving it access to email outreach to creators, manage your podcast Notion. But Steam Deck, I basically asked it. I think I asked Cloudbot back in the days when I used it. Does it make sense to install it on Steam Deck? And it was kind of iffy because of RAM. What else? Not basically. It said no. Better use was for my gaming PC, virtual Docker in gaming PC. So I did that. But yeah. Cool. Outrage to creators. Yeah, we should talk about that on podcast, I think. Because you have kind of experience in that. I don't. I'm more like creating myself. But you are kind of more into the outreach others and kind of have some insights about results, what else not. I think that's an interesting topic, actually. And I think that's not only interesting, but that topic will not go away anytime soon, you know? Because as we know, building applications is relatively cheap. Getting downloads is getting harder and harder. So some kind of like tips, tricks, insights, what else not, how to do that, getting more and more important. What app are you currently working on? Oh, we are working on subscription tracker. That's this application. Basically, just to track subscriptions, like I just subscribed to whatever it was, to be able to use anti-gravity. And you know, the problem is I figured out, today I wanted to subscribe to the mobile data plan for my wife because she's flying back to Latvia. And I recognized that I didn't cancel that mobile whatever. That plan, I didn't cancel it when we moved here to the Thailand. So we're living here for almost a year already, and I was paying every month for mobile data on his phone subscription. Something like 10-ish, 11 euros in a month. Stuff like that. Also, those AI subscriptions, I don't know, I just subscribed to new one. I keep that in my head that, okay, if, for example, this will work for me, if anti-gravity will be better, I should cancel the cloud subscription and so on. It's just getting hard to keep everything in mind. How's anti-gravity? I just started to use it. Initial impressions are good. App itself I kind of like, because I like also Codex, and it looks basically very similar. You have just projects. In Codex as well, I have projects, you know, and I like the structure. And basically you can also open that kind of side view with what else not, and basically that's here like the same. And I like them better than Cloud user interface, because Cloud just basically drops all the chats in basically one kind of big heap, and for me it's kind of hard to find where is what. Revolut has same functionality for subscription management. Oh, really? Okay, it's good. Okay, so completed all the parts of implementation plan, resolved unit testing, App Store. Okay, let's try and build and see. Is it fixed or not? Appidea, GPS and eSIM price checker. Checks to see if there are cheaper phone package and reminds you to change network. Yes. Okay, now we can switch currencies, which is USD, Euro, GBP, Swiss franc. I don't know if that's all that we need. I care about USD and Euro, actually. But maybe that's okay for now. In Cloud, you can filter and organize chats. Really? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they changed it because it was grouped by project before. So basically, that is what I wanted to see. It was grouped by project before, but for some reasons I decided to select for nothing. Yes. Yeah, it looks better like that. Agree. And that was default view before. I don't know why they decided to change it. Okie dokie. So, okay, I wanted to test the app. So we get that selection, pay once, paywall. Okay. Terms of use. Why so slow? Maybe wrong link? Terms of use actually should link to the... How can you get links wrong? Jesus. One-time purchase secure. What the hell is that thing? Okay, that's basically not questions to the... Custom categories, CSV export, app icon variants, sort and fill. Jesus, it's basically so bad. Oh, hey, Tommy Luco, hello. Been working on Android version of my app all night long. And I decided to make 2 native apps rather than using some cross-platform framework. Yeah, good that you didn't go with Flutter, right? I'm looking for a good monitor for my home workspace setup. Could you recommend the best options for productivity, design, and everyday use? No, I don't follow the latest trends of the monitors. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. I'm using Apple Studio Display for my main kind of programming work. I'm happy with it. Colors are great. Pixel density is amazing. Refresh rate is bad. 60 hertz of the 60 hertz only, which is absolutely okay for programming, absolutely okay for design, not so great for gaming. So therefore I have a gaming monitor here. But which is today the best option for the things that you just mentioned, I just don't know. About expensive large Ultra HD. What is Ultra HD resolution? It's 2K? I don't think programming needs expensive monitors. 2K is not that much. I have a 5K monitor and it's amazing. Ultra HD is 4K. Yes, but if you are kind of using it with Mac, then 4K resolution on, for example, 27-inch screen will look like potato. On 27-inch screen, for comfortable use, you would like to have 1440 monitor or 5K monitor, and then basically you have 4 times more pixel. So on my 27, so here on my right, I have 27-inch gaming monitor, which is 1440. Monitor, right? That's 2K, I think. I don't know, whatever. Don't catch me on that, but 1440 basically resolution. And that looks like from size of the fonts and size of the elements on the screen, it looks exactly like 27-inch 5K monitor. But 5K monitor just using 4 times more pixels to show the same picture. So text is way more sharp, much better, on that 5K monitor, and fonts are looking a little bit potato on this monitor, but it's okay-ish. So I don't think that your statement that programming don't need expensive monitors is wrong, but you are right that you can buy wrong monitor, because if you will buy 27-inch 4K monitor for using with Mac, then you're just making a mistake. So you just bought wrong monitor. I couldn't use any monitor because it's not as good as MacBook's Retina. Yeah, so you want Retina monitor, and the Apple Studio display is like Retina resolution, Retina. So pixel density is important. Yeah, 32-inch 4K is okay. If you will get 27-inch 4K, that in 4K resolution fonts will be too small. On 32-inch monitor in 4K resolution, it is usable. It's scaled, kind of scaled resolution, not native for macOS, but for nowadays, for modern Macs, that doesn't matter. It will handle it without problem. I have been following your social media since 10th grade in school. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I'm so old. No, it's third year in university. Finally started to work as Golang programmer. Oh, my gosh. In company that is making 3D printers. Nice. That's cool. For a while, I had a lot of interviews in big tech companies, but I was rejecting a lot of times and finally found an interesting job in a small company. I think I have good potential to become a professional, grow faster than in big tech. Yeah, I think in small companies it's more interesting because you have more hands-on experience. You can do more. You are involved in more. Sorry. Mosquito trying to kill me. I will kill him. I have to kill it. Okay, it survived. Yeah, I think in smaller companies you're right. Basically, you are more hands-on on all the process. You can do more. You are involved more in everything that's happening in company and so on. In big companies, especially if you're a junior, you basically just you do not touch production code and so on. It's completely different. So yeah, I think that's great that you got that. Laptops with 4K monitors is also stupid. Oh, I don't remember when I will use last one. I don't remember when I will use that, but I believe you. And that mosquito kind of, I don't like it. I don't know what big tech junior engineering will be like. You will be operating at a lot lower levels than the seniors in the same company. Yes. I picture them canning a lot of the juniors if they aren't high potential. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Especially in current job market situation, it's basically agree. Okay, let me drop. So we have multiple problems here. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, we have multiple problems with paywall. First of all, we are listing in the benefits and features non-existing functionality of the application. Then we have some dumb text like founding access on the paywall. Also, terms of use should lead to the Apple terms of use like we do in the other applications. Privacy policy is on Sleepy Bytes domain. Also take a look in other applications to see. And I don't know what that very bottom line one-time purchase secure means. I don't know. We should remove it. Like the seniors at Google are probably 15 years of really good experience while you're at 1. Yeah. That icon is quite nice. Oh, that actually the anti-gravity created. The Codex created potato icon. Where it is? Is it Codex? Why we are moved somewhere? Mini habits, tab master, subtract. Yeah, it's also a potato from the Codex, but anti-gravity made kind of decent one, I would say. It's not bad, in my opinion. Agree, yeah. I also started Side Castle about 6 months ago, and it grown to 3k MRR so far. That's great, dude. That's great. That's pretty thick indeed, yeah. It's in 6 months, if you hit 3k, that's Jesus. I'm jealous. I'm doing this side hustle for quite a long time, and I'm on about the same level, you know. Today is my 149th day of learning Spanish, and I'm planning to move to the Spain, Mexico. I don't think that I will have probability to move to USA in near future, but time will tell. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, you did your research and how your opinion, but why do you think US is better than Europe nowadays? I'm not sure about that. If you are looking for jobs, then maybe, but I don't know. But for living, I don't know. There are so many countries. I don't know. Poland, for example, Spain, Portugal, Italy. If you go to Italy, there is great weather, sea, amazing food, great coffee, cheap wine. I don't know. What's good about US? US will pay better. Yes. Depends, but you have to spend much more in US. So sure, if you are looking to be hired in tech, then US would pay better, but cheat code is to work for US and live in Asia. Yeah, if you are kind of looking to work as developers, then that makes sense to go to US and kind of try to get into big tech companies. If you can manage that, sure, go for it. And yeah, it is more expensive, absolutely. Absolutely, it's more expensive than Europe. Therefore, the cheat code is to work for US company from Europe or from Asia. Yeah, exactly. Like Tommy do, and like Pavel was doing. Work for US company while living in not US. Europe is amazing, but tech scene years behind. Yes, but I don't understand why you would like to live where you are working. I want to travel to I've been watching American films in childhood. Yeah. I think that I haven't been in US, but I personally didn't kind of try to get WWDC tickets this and previous year because of kind of current situation in US. Oh, hey Andy's, ciao. Slow down, in this space you will win the challenge. I and Andy's and also Kaspar's are competing on the challenge to who first will earn $100 from his application. That's why he recommends me to take a break. Europe is catching up quickly on tech sector. Interesting. I clearly asked it to remove this nonsense. Jesus. Should I really start to pay attention what we are doing? Email reception, live activities, okay. Yeah, that's right, but I specifically asked it to remove that founder kind of thing. Okay, maybe I didn't ask, I just kind of ironically, passively aggressive asked it, what's that? What is that dumb thing? What exactly I said? Okay, terms of use should open Apple. Okay, that's correct now. I'm kind of surprised at why AI don't get that straight from first, right? It's easy. I said there are examples in development folder and you can basically check other apps. Okay, what's going on? Why it doesn't open link? Can you open it, please? My goal is to reach 5K MRR by the end of this year and eventually hit 10. I totally get the guy. I also want to travel across the US, but that needs serious money and you can easily make this work. Will you ever move back to Europe? Yes, I think so. I like Latvia, but I will prefer spend summers there and basically move somewhere else for winter. Maybe not all the winter, but basically kind of, yeah. There is nothing bad about Europe. I like it. I just haven't been. I have been in Thailand for 2 weeks before. I wanted to basically kind of be around here more, kind of, I don't know the culture, see the countries, country people, everything. So I'm kind of enjoying that now. But that probably will get old someday soon. Not yet. There is all year long motorcycle riding season. Food is great. People is so nice here. So I really like to be here. Will I stay here forever? Unlikely. When I will move back, where I will move back, is it Latvia, is it Italy, is it something else? I don't know. Life is relatively long. Interesting why the link is broken again. Is this wrong link or something? Sleepybytes.com. Yeah, probably we need that. But shouldn't it open without anything like that? Oh, it will. Yeah, it will. So link is broken. Okay. Yes. Yeah, this will work. Whatever. We'll check that later. So, where I was. Change. Pay once, not monthly. Charging a subscription for subscription tracker will be a little insulting, so we don't. Okay, yeah, I think it's kind of funny. I took our podcast image of you from your website. Yeah. I saw that somewhere on that podcast page, probably, right? Fired by robots. Netflix app? Yeah, here, exactly. By the way, guys, here is the podcast. That I and Pavel are doing, Fired by Robots. We have one episode already out and recording another one someday soon. Oh, Pavel, actually, we should make a record in calendar. We agreed on something, but we should have a meeting request in calendar. Okay, I remember what time we agreed, but if the time still works for you, we probably should basically kind of schedule that in calendar just to do not forget. But it's fine to ping me online as well, that also works, yeah. I saw some shorts and have been coming up for that. Yeah, we are posting some shorts as well, exactly. And you got them in your recommended feed. Nice, so shorts works. Cool. I have a similar app for managed subscription, not great niche, but you think people don't sub to track subscriptions. What? I have similar app for managed subscriptions. I got that, not great niche. I got that, that's another sentence. What do you think people don't sub to track subscription? Didn't understand this part. And I would assume, if you are kind of saying that people don't like to subscribe to track subscriptions, that's my assumption as well. Yeah, sure, of course. I will not subscribe to applications that track subscriptions. Because if I'm kind of worried about that, probably I already noticed a problem with subscriptions, and I just don't want more subscription to track my subscriptions. Yeah, so I agree with your statement. And that is the reason. Okay. Please remove founding access and double check if that privacy policy link works for you. It doesn't for me. I think we are missing wwdc or something. Jesus, wwdc. Yeah, wwdc is coming soon. Next week? Week after next week, probably. That's cool. I do not expect anything. This mosquito is so annoying. One mosquito flying around and I can't kill it. 1999. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but actually you're right. I think 29 a little bit steep. But 9.99 versus 19.99, it's kind of, yeah, for one-time, it's one-time purchase. Geez, why not, right? Which MacBook does your wife use currently? Dented one. Dented one. Yeah, Foxbit, I see the point, but not all users want to build their own applications. And also you see how much time it takes to build it, right? Hey Garrett, hello. Yeah, we are live, indeed. I think Pavel is right about price. And I don't think Foxbit will pay $9.99 for it as well. He will build it for himself anyways. So I think it should be $19.99. I do not like pay on screen design. It looks like casino ad. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of fits the rest of the design of the application, if you ask me. Is it good? Not sure. Yellow color. Should we go with classic kind of blue? Because blue is kind of safe, you know. Yeah, everything these days is blue. Exactly. That's the thing, yeah. Hey, Boris, labdien. Yeah, because blue is safe, you know, and each and every application is blue, but maybe we should blue as well. I don't know. Try red. Red is kind of... Okay, let's go to the screen designs. The current design looks like casino ad. Probably that's because of the yellow color. What color scheme could we use for application to make it more friendly? I will just go with that. Let's see. That yellow color was kind of suggestion by Screen Designs. So can we somehow kind of, okay, midnight blue and cayenne, forest green and mint, deep violet, lavender, modern creative, probably no, clean minimal, no. I think forest green and mint could be it, you know, mint, yeah. Forest green and mint. Let's go. I would agree with you. I kind of, for me, that yellow and black kind of initial kind of code version was looking more cross-platform, and that yellow and black also kind of were That first design version was kind of looking more like cross-platform app, and that yellow and black kind of even make it more look like that. And yeah, but after then kind of changing that user interface, I kind of forgot or got used to that black and yellow theme, but I feel about the same. I'm kind of not a big fan of that, you know. I will not go classic blue because every app is blue, because blue is kind of safe color. I think this mint is interesting. Forest green and mint. Okay. This bell thing is just kind of crazy. It looks like, I will not say load. Yesterday I also had one app day for iOS Android app for kids. You should keep in mind that monetization is for parents. Yeah, Mint looks good actually. A little bit more calm. Looks like Spotify scam now. Spotify? Why? Spotify is green, isn't? Hi, George. I think Spotify is green, isn't? Isn't green? Spotify. I really do not use Spotify, to be honest. Even I'm paying for it. Yeah, Spotify is green. I'm paying it, but my daughter is using it. I just don't listen music nowadays too much. Yeah, but not too much green. Okay, some green here, some green there. No, it's not Spotify green, it's mint. Yeah, screen designs is amazing thing. It's good. Yeah, I think mint looks better. Okay, this is looking good, but we need light theme as well. Please do not replace existing screens, just create design examples for a light theme. It's crazy what nowadays AI can do, right? It's crazy. Actually, regarding designs, design should be light and dark. You can keep a second option. Why, I don't know, but it works with clients. The design should be light and dark. Yes, sure. I plan the new app? No, I'm not planning. I'm kind of building it already. Yeah, this model is great. You know, that screen designs, they have a library of whatever, all the apps, you know. And basically, they have plenty of resources to train their AI model, and I see that they did amazing job, actually. Yeah, I think on light team we need something like more... Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you have that gradient. Okay, let's look on it separately without that dark theme. Because you know that background is not white, there is kind of gradient, little bit kind of shining through. I don't know. It's kind of that screens. Those screens, all of them are a little bit of mess because of what we have here. You know, profile image, obsidian here for some reason. You know, light mode, badge here. All of the screens basically it's a mess. Do not pay attention on that. But colors, I don't think they're that bad. You know. I think I don't mind it. I think it looks decent on both. Okay, I will give this to the anti-gravity. Yeah, I like it actually. We are changing from the yellow color to this mint theme. Take a look on designs. Do not copy paste elements on the screens or functionality, but basically look on colors, fonts for dark and light theme, and change design for the application accordingly. Do not forget to commit and push changes that we already did. Keep those changes in separate commits. So, and why did I learn touch typing exactly? Who can remind me? What this application is doing? It tracks subscriptions and helps you to do not forget to cancel ones and so on. Just like subscription tracker. There is no good reason to build another one subscription tracker in 2026. But I have challenge with my friends to build new application and release it and try to get $100 from it. So here we are. Yeah, it's about lazy developing, exactly. Yeah. Oh shit, it's getting so dark here. Let's bump up ISO a bit in the camera, but actually we need to fix lighting here. Okay, anyways, I go about 20 or maybe 30 minutes until daylight will go off, and then it will be pitch dark here in the room. For camera, I mean. Interesting challenge. Yeah, it is. Blame Andy's. He was in the chat little bit before. Andy is like said, oh, should we basically do some kind of app building challenge? And I said, yeah, sure, let's do. I'm kind of jumping on stuff. Probably too easy. That's basically the challenge. Build app, SaaS tool, or service. Kinda, but basically not fair, not like whatever. I will wash your car, give me money, but basically product. New projects only. No prior work. No dark patterns. I don't know what's dark patterns, but whatever. Just don't cheat. And yeah. Share one YouTube progress update every week. So I overdo this part. And first who will get to the $100 that wins. Will this app connect to my bank and sync subscription, or I need to add them manually? Something in between. No, this application will not connect to your bank. Because bank link implementation and support sucks. Imagine how many banks you need to integrate to work. That's not just one checkbox, bank link integration, bank integration, right? It's bank A bank in US, B bank in US, C bank in US. Then some guy from India will come, oh, you do not support my bank, 1 star. Then Latvia, then you will figure out, oh, in Baltics they have 3 different countries, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. Oh, there are multiple banks. Oh, Jesus, so many countries in the world, so many banks. Forgot about that. Do not. I'm surprised that you had this idea. There is no and never, even if you will go on something global, there is even, for example, European Union, there is no one kind of global bank integration API. You have to integrate with each bank separately. Just imagine. Yeah, it's not Pandora's box. It's basically you just opening kind of container storage, and each container is basically loaded with Pandora boxes. You're crazy. I tried that for some home banking apps and dropped the whole app. Oh, I was working in payment industry for about 10 years in my last product management life corporate job. I know how, even if you don't know that, how all of that is regulated, complicated, and so on, it's still kind of huge task. But if you know that, then it's even worse, you know. I heard about open banking integration, some SaaS companies. Yeah, sure, of course, that's possible. Arthur Skutelis. Hello, Sveiks. Banking apps suck. Banking app is sucks. Let's build a SaaS and integrate all of them. Yeah, of course. I had one guy give my app a 1 star just because the app is not in German. Yeah. Sure. It happens all the time. How is your LMM usage now? I don't know if we can see it here somehow. I don't know. I'm new with this. Oh, here is OpenID actually thing. What that will do? Open Xcode? Yes. Basically, someone said, "Oh, interesting." No, they have their own ID. Basically, someone said that it is impossible to kind of edit code using anti-gravity. But here is ID. Let's see. Oh, that bugger. Okay. Izomēr būs ap 7. Okay. Exploring one file, working. Fine. I didn't know that they still have ID. So they have basically those claims. Continue with Google. This one. Okay. Yeah, there is some kind of ID. It's not like we were told that you can't edit code in anti-gravity anymore. Choose setup flow, start fresh, dark modern, it is it. Agent-driven development, okay. The agent will never request for review. No. Okay, bindings normal, extensions, command line, okay. Okay, that's not optional. Oh, here is. Basically, there is ID. You can edit code. Why we were told that it is not possible. I'm not sure if I will ever use it, but there is an option. You can basically probably somewhere write those prompts here without kind of using this user interface. Kind of works. Yeah, for me it was working. Maybe it's Windows problem. Yeah, on Mac. See, I have a code editor. I can basically go in and do the stuff. Time to set up new Mac. Yes. I probably will use Xcode anyways for code writing, testing, and everything, but it's an option. Okay, what did we do? I already forgot what we were doing here. What was the prompt actually? Oh, I asked it to change. I remember, yeah. I asked it to change basically all the team actually. So let's rerun to see if it is actually changed, what happened. And then we need to wrap up. What is your aspect ratio between manual coding and AI coding? For this specific application, I didn't write a single line of code. This kind of feels a little bit, probably we need more contrast here. This one is kind of okay-ish. This one looks okay-ish. That's light team. Paywall. Kind of meh. Okay, and dark mode probably will look better. Yeah, in dark mode it looks good, but there is not enough contrast in the light mode. It looks good in dark mode, but probably we need more green, darker green for light mode. What do you think? What is your take on that? Because this one in dark mode, I like it. It is not anymore casino ad vibe. This one, even this one looks okay. In light mode, yeah, it's not enough. We need more contrast. Oh, I don't see close button anymore. It's okay-ish, but something is off. I like dark mode, but something is not here. Yeah, it looks good in dark mode. We can just disable light mode for now. Actually. Dark mode only. You know what? That could be actually easy peasy solution. Yeah, you're right. It's close button is not necessary, but the thing that the close button is not visible on the light mode, that's that's not right. Of course, you don't need close button here. Sure. Make it inner white. What does that means, inner white? Oh, sorry, I do not understand that. Do you mean that background without that gradient? Do you think that gradient kind of messing everything up and it should be white, or what? Because here is, a little bit of gradient. What is inner white? I just think this mint doesn't work on light theme, but also that light theme itself kind of just plain white. Okay. I think that this on dark mode, it kind of looks much better because we have this gradient here around everything. It kind of looks more like glass. What else not? Here, that's basically kind of blends in and doesn't look too good. What was wrong with yellow? We as a group decided that we don't like that yellow color. It looks more like casino ad. I agree that I like this mint color better. Yellow maybe could look okay on that light theme. I don't know. The mint looks great on dark theme, but blends in too much on light theme, and light theme missing contrast. So we can try to play around with that and bring that yellow back to the light theme, or use darker gray. We can test both basically on different screens, different colors, just to see what will work. Do not touch dark theme. That is good. We need to fix light theme. That's the point why Spotify only got a dark mode up. Green on light themes doesn't work good. Yeah, actually blue. I agree. On light theme, that probably should be blue. Okay, guys, I have to wrap up. I have to go spend time with my wife. It was amazing to spend time with you guys as well, but we have only so many hours in a day. And this song is horrible anyway, so we have to how to do something with that, and kind of stopping the stream is one of the options. Yeah, I really enjoyed time with you, but my wife is flying back to Latvia tomorrow, so we should spend a little bit time together as well. Okay. Hahaha. Got him finally. That bloodsucker was flying around all the stream. Huge mistake if you ask me. Oh Jesus, I need to switch the song. I just can't. Do you like new anti-gravity? I didn't update for the new year. I didn't use old anti-gravity at all. I just did that now on the stream because Foxbit told me so that we should use anti-gravity, and it's really good. Okay, I'm checking if we have someone to raid on Twitch. Or we just dropping the stream. Which also is option. What is chat's opinion about next live stream? Is it weekend again? So I was streaming today on Saturday and Sunday. What is your opinion? What is your take on the streaming day? Should we stream on work days? Or we should stream on weekend? Once in the chat for work day, 2 in the chat for weekend. 1 workday, 2 weekend. When we should stream. Do you have opinion? I see Payadla is streaming. I'm following him for some reason. And I know that I didn't rate him for a while. So probably that's a good streamer. Let's go and raid him, and I will basically just raid and run. +1 for the weekend. Okay, so far we have opinion about weekend only. So that works for me. I can do. 2 also as weekend, another weekend. Okay, 2 weekends, 1 work day. 1 for work day, 2 for weekend. So it sounds that more like stream on the weekends. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I understand why as well. Yeah, sure. Okay, guys, I have to go. See you on next week. Maybe there will be some gaming stream on the weekend nights, but generally programming stream most likely then on weekend. Bye bye.